a quarter circle means a quadrant. Okay, so a quadrant is cut out from the circle, this circle. Okay, find the perimeter of the remaining circle. Okay, so perimeter means this arc plus 14 plus 14. This is also 14. Okay, so here 14, here also 14 cm. We must list down. Okay, my issue is what is the arc? Okay, that's what I want to find right now. So let's find the length of the arc or the circumference of that 3/4 circle. Okay, circumference of arc, or you can say the 3/4 circle. Okay, so it is a 3/4 circle. Make sure you put a 3/4 circle there, 3/4. Before we can proceed to find the circumference, we must know the diameter. Do I know the diameter? This is the step we need to find first, okay? Diameter will be 2 times of your radius. In this case, do we know the radius? Yeah, this 14 cm is the radius. So 2 times 14 equals to 28 centimeter times 28 cm. No, pi r square, pi first, sorry, 22/7 times the diameter, 28. Okay, since you cannot use your calculator, you have to cancel as much as possible. So 7 and 28, 1, 4, then 4, 4. So we are left with 3 times 22, 66 centimeter. Okay, so we know that this arc is 66 cm. Okay, don't copy yet, please. So 66 cm is the arc. We need to add up with the sides of 14 cm and the 14 cm. So the perimeter will be 66 cm plus 14 cm, this one plus this 14 cm, equals to 94 centimeter. That's it. Units must not have the square. If you have the square, then it is wrong because the question is asking for perimeter. Be very careful. Okay, 6 circles are placed side by side as shown below. Each circle touches the next circle at a point. What does it mean? You can see that every circle, each circle touches at these points, the one that I put arrows. Okay, so they touch at this point. All right, and then PQ is PQ is 28 cm and it cuts through the centers of all the circle. So the whole line of PQ is 28 cm. Which means if you think about it, it means that all the diameters of all the 6 circles add up to 28. The diameters of all the 6 circles add up to 28, correct? Because that whole line is one straight line cutting through the circle. So the diameter is this diameter. This is a diameter. This is a diameter. Diameter, the diameter, diameter, and diameter. So all this diameter add up together becomes 28 cm. Find the perimeter of the figure. They want figure. So if you want to find perimeter of each circle, it is impossible because you do not know the big circle is how big diameter and the small circle's diameter is how big, right? You do not know. All you know is the total. So how do we find this kind of question? So to find the perimeter of the figure, you just simply take pi times the total diameter. Okay, so which means equals to 22/7 times 28. So you divide by 7 and you're getting 88 centimeter. That's all. Okay. The figure below shows 3 identical semicircles. This kind of overlapping circle question is common. Find the perimeter of the shaded part in terms of x. So they did not give you the pi. Instead, you are supposed to use the pi in terms of pi like algebra. So you're going to use this pi in terms of algebra to solve the question, okay? So just simplify as much as possible. So to find the perimeter of the shaded part, first things first, you need to find the length of arc, the length or the arc of one semicircle first, okay? So either you do that or you can actually cut up the semicircles into quadrants. So if you cut the semicircles into quadrant, you're going to get 6 quadrant. Either you go by quadrant or you go by semicircle, up to you, okay? So if you want to see the quadrant, I just cut out to show you. This is one quadrant. 1, 2, can you see? Then there's another 3, and okay, here another one, here another one, and then here another one, and then there's another one overlapping, right? Total be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see the quadrant overlapping? Yeah. Okay. So okay, I think we go by quadrant now. You can see. So if you look at this is actually just one of the quadrant, because one of them is this side. Can you see? Another one is this side, the quadrant, but the top part that is shaded, this is half of the quadrant. This is half of the quadrant. You put half quadrant plus half quadrant become one quadrant, correct? So that is 1 out of the 6 quadrant that I have. Okay? So this is 1 out of the 6 quadrant that I have. Times pi times, so the diameter is 18 cm. The diameter means the diameter is radius plus radius. We are already given there. Okay, 18 cm times 18 cm equals to 3 pi cm. Now, the perimeter of the shaded part doesn't stop there, because you can see that the shaded part here, there's a curve there, there's an arc, there's another arc, and then this arc. What we find out there is actually just one arc. This is one arc. I have how many arcs? 1, 2, 3 arcs. Okay. One arc is 3 pi cm. 3 arcs will be 3 pi cm times 3 equals to 9 pi cm. Answer. Okay.